Hey guys, welcome in. We're back today for another root work read. Let's see what messages want to come out today. If you're new here, this is Soul Room 111. My name's Trishelle. Welcome in. Let's see what wants to come out. Okay, so the devil's up first. This can be an unhealthy attachment, unhealthy behavior, some kind of addiction, fear, obsession. The Queen of Cups. Okay, so this can be somebody who's open to receive. The Six of Wands is wanting recognition, wanting victory, wanting success. The Tower is here in reverse. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. And the Lovers. So this can definitely be a love situation. The Lovers also talks about a choice. Maybe you have a choice around stability. The King of Pentacles can talk about a person. It can be an earth sign, but it can also be talking about stability. The King of Cups is in reverse. So maybe somebody's been holding back from you. Both the kings are here in reverse. So this could be a love situation. Someone's been holding back. This could be a work situation. Maybe you are realizing that you're wanting something different with your work, something that you're passionate about, something that brings in stability, and something that gives you recognition here with the Six of Wands. The High Priestess is in reverse. So somebody's not listening to their intuition. The Eight of Swords is in reverse and the World. So either this cycle is being complete. Maybe if you're at a workplace, the cycle is complete. You're looking for a new job. The Eight of Swords in reverse says you're getting out of your head, stopping the overthinking. So once you stop overthinking, you stop that obsessive thoughts with the Devil up there, you can think more clearly. So the King of Wands is in reverse also. So all three of the kings are here in reverse. So this could be somebody that you're dealing with. You know, they're not taking leadership. They're not showing you they care. They're not showing you any kind of stability. You're going to move on from that. But it can also just be a job situation where these are the things that you're not getting. You're not getting good leadership. You're not getting the stability. You're not getting the recognition. You don't feel passionate about this anymore. The Star is here. So maybe you're wanting hope and reconciliation. Maybe you have hope that there's something better. Maybe you've been wishing on a star. I saw a shooting star last night on the way home from the basketball game. What else wants to come out? Let's see what wants to come out over here. This deck is staring at me, so let's see what wants to come out for this read. Fertility came out. So maybe you're wanting to start a family. Maybe you're wanting to have more time for your family. Maybe if your work is over consuming you, you're wanting to look for a new job that you aren't at work 24/7. This says trust. This is death from drama. So maybe you are in a workplace right now where there's just chaos all the time. Your coworkers are a lot of chaos. You know, maybe this management is chaotic. That's why the King of Wands is in reversed. Leadership is just not where it needs to be. What else wants to come out for this? With that trust card there, that's telling me to, you know, be able to trust your choices, because with the Lovers, you're going to have a choice of what you want to do, and to be able to trust your choices. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's been giving you a lot of anxiety. These two popped out, Ace of Swords and King of Swords. So or I'm sorry, Ace of Pentacles and King of Swords. So it does look like there's a job offer coming, or there is something that you have been looking at that you want to do. And with the King of Swords, this can be your energy. Maybe you're wanting to move forward, honestly, or it's just better leadership, because the King of Swords is an authority figure, a strong, good leader. There's the Three of Swords. So this might be heartbreaking for you to have to walk away from this situation. Maybe you've been there a long time. There's the Queen of Swords. So with the King and Queen of Swords out here, this tells me that it would be in alignment with what you're wanting, but also to use discernment so that you don't end up back in the same situation. The Emperor reversed. Yeah, use your discernment against any kind of companies that have manipulation or an imbalance in their leadership. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so this, to me, this looks like walking away from stability. It takes a lot of strength for you to do this, if this is resonating with you. There's the Magician. So you do have what it takes. But right now, maybe you feel like there isn't any job opportunities. Maybe you feel like it's just the same thing and you haven't seen anything that you're really wanting come through. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Or maybe you're having trouble walking away because you don't want to be without your stability. You know, maybe you make good money at this place, or you've been there a long time. You know, you have some clout. The Two of Pentacles, Justice in reverse, and the Fool in reverse, you know. So juggling priorities, maybe you have a lot of tasks you're in charge of, and so it's hard for you to walk away from that. You know, the Five of Cups, you don't want to make this decision and then regret it later on. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you don't want to regret your, you know, maybe you won't have enough money, or your stability will be knocked off if you walk away from this job. The Nine of Cups is in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. So, you know, this could be issues with coworkers. The Knight of Pentacles also wanted to come out, so maybe there's been just a delay in a new collaboration coming in. The Six of Pentacles, there's just a delay. They haven't been giving to you what you've been giving to them. Sometimes they might offer you something to stay, and some of you might be like, you know what, it's a little too late. It's a little too late to have that now. Where was that when I was doing all this? You know, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. There's the Hermit. So this is really something to take an introspection in. If this is your story, if you're looking for a new job, you know, take some time and really think things through. Have good discernment. The Seven of Cups, because there's options. There's lots of options, but the Knight of Pentacles can also talk about just being, you know, moving slow with things and not rushing into a new position. Yeah, the Chariot's in reverse. So don't rush into anything new. Let's see what wants to come out. With our root work reads, we like to combine nature and tarot. So here's our nature deck. What wants to come out? Okay, purification wanted to come out. And this is a snapdragon, this plant. Snapdragons could resonate for you. The color pink could resonate for you. But this says purification, you know, so maybe some of you need to do a cleanse your energy, cleanse your thoughts. You know, maybe if you're having obsessive thoughts, you know, just take some time and meditate and really cleanse your thoughts, ground yourself, get grounded. Nature can help you get grounded. And courage, and that's time, the plant time. So you might be somebody that likes to use a lot of herbs when you cook, but this is talking about having courage. So for some of you, walking away, it's gonna take a lot of strength. The strength card's out here, so have the courage to walk towards what you're wanting. I pulled this deck also. I didn't know how this read was going to go. This deck talks about your life's purpose, so I'm just going to pull this and see what comes out. If this resonates for you, you'll know because it will confirm your intuition. What wants to come out? Maybe it's a mystery. Okay, so practice wanted to come out. So this says polish your skills. But maybe you play a musical instrument because she has a flute. Maybe you are wanting to pursue something on the side, you know, like a community theater or playing in some kind of orchestra, something musical, you know, maybe you want to play with a church band or something. So spiritual teacher came out, so you might resonate with that. Maybe you have started looking more into things, spirituality, and getting more acquainted with it so you can help other people. This says you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So maybe you're somebody who likes to teach classes. On the bottom, it says creative expression. So it's also got those angel wings like in the first card. So music could resonate with you. This person is painting. Painting can resonate with you. Just being creative, you know, getting out there, doing something creative. And this is the last deck I pulled. This is a crystal deck. Let's see what wants to come out. This card says bridge. And then the bottom it says bridge quartz. So this crystal is a bridge quartz crystal. It's very beautiful. So this color could resonate with you. This is kind of like a pinkish purple. I guess it's more purple. Similar to the Snapdragon color. This talks about a bridge. So, you know, maybe you're still trying to figure out right now what your life purpose is or what path to take next, you know, and the other card that came out said trust, you know, so trust your decisions to bridge that gap. All right, you guys, if this resonated for you, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.